Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. 53 at the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come again. 11. Here I come again.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync, otherwise your quarterback gets hit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to throw. It's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Ready. 280. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson. Gets around him. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go, go. Go, 80! Go, go.
Wentz now on first down. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Done. 180! 53, Mike 57, 57.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field. Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They have a punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for a net.
It got his man complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Coming this way, here we go, here we go. Check 3. Kill. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and a yard, Breeze. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Switch. Check. Hey, easy.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Ready? Yellow lady. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Eagles first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 44, Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Complete to Miles Sanders. A gain of 5. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Let's go. 81. Here, 22. Watch the screen. Pass.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, dude.
Wentz will try again on second down. And that's complete to Jeffrey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds Ajayi. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just a pickup of 3, but that is indeed enough. Wentz now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Elliott puts this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Number 53, Mike 53.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Aguilar has it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Complete to Nelson Aguilar. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go. Ready? Heavy on the edges.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Back pass. 120. Back the pass. Great 57. 4-7. Here we go.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 10 yards out. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
95-56, 95-56. Don't get nervous now. Kill.
From the 27, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Saints, first down.
Ready?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's kill.
To throw, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for the Saints.
Check. Yellow lady.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Double dog. That's the way. Kill. Hey, kill.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And this is Cook with the ground. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Big gas. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
First and 10 at the 17.
95-56.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check it backer.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Ready. Yellow lady. 5'9". 54. Right. 54. Check.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Running with Kamara. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Wentz to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Clock still rolling here, 4th down.
Yeah, they've got to remember they cannot spike it. 4th down, as you noted.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that is incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And an alley to run. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Ready? You ready? 54 Mike. I got one.
First throw of overtime for Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and down to the 28-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Watch the run.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.